landed in Maine. It is practically midnight. Last plane from Charlotte was a quick one. I literally couldn't get any video because the second I got off my plane from Syracuse, I had to run to the next port. I'm tired, hungry, and I gotta take a fat fill in the blank. So let's do this, man. Excited to see the team and talk business. Exciting times.
Jason, how are you?
Good, how you doing, sir?
All your luggage?
That's all I got.
All right.
So it's pretty easy.
Nice and light. I love that. I travel the same way.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Super fire with you.
Dude.
Like, super expensive.
Dude, this place is sick, bro. This is your office right here? Alrighty, so we finally touched down. It's almost 3 a.m. in the morning. We're visiting my boy CJ. Some of you guys actually might recognize him because he spoke at our very first ProfitCons.
Every single day when I was trying to formulate a way to my dreams.
So it is a true OG of the team. I'm gonna hit the bed and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Let it rip. That's crazy, son. Dude, I don't want it, I need it. I'm not driving it back to New York.
Give me your flight tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just leave it in my garage, but I'll take
Yeah, I'm sure you
I'll
would.
just buy it, I'll drive it around.
I'm sure you would.
It matches my truck.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with CJ. Say what's up.
What's up?
He's a gentleman in what industry?
Well, I'm in like the marketing space, but
Yeah.
also like in the ATM investment vehicle space as well, which is really the main vehicle right now.
So, get a few questions for you, CJ, because I see the truck, I see the crib, I see the big schlong camera you just whipped out of your garage. Like, I gotta know more information about you. So, number one, a lot of people ask this question: have you ever been broke before?
Yeah. I was broke 5 years ago. You know. I grew up broke. You know, my mom was going to the church to get food.
Yeah.
You know. We didn't grow up with money. We had a lot of love, but we didn't have, we didn't have the money, So, yeah, I grew up on my $10 a week Vita, spreading food stamps. Mom's going to church to get food. Yeah.
How much you got here next year? Whoa. Before we continue on to this podcast, guys, why haven't you joined Profit Chasers yet? If you want to learn one of the highest income skills on the planet, have all the tools you need, and have one epic community at your leisure completely for free, then you need to click the link down below and join Profit Chasers, my friend. Because you just don't get access to our scanner. That's right, you get access to all of our education. And it is top tier because I made it. And you also get access to every single trade I take inside of my community, plus 5 other full-time traders at your leisure. So if you'd like to join and you're tired of paying for other communities and you would like to join one for free and get access to everything I just mentioned, click the link down below, sign up. And all income questions are going to be held in there. And back to the podcast. Deuces.
But at this point, dude, it's really not about like the money. It's like more about like the freedom, like the fact that you've been here for a whole day, or you've been here for 3 days, and you've seen me take 4 meetings in 3 days. Like I'm not working. I'm not working
No,
my
every
ass
day.
off. Yeah, like I'm not working my ass off. I'm working strategically.
Oh, man.
27.
So broke at 22.
Yeah, living in an attic, $100 a month. Me and my girl, same girl that we're now. $100 a month attic, bro.
To $2 million lake house.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
And what would you say, what was the biggest reason for that explosive success in the last 5 years? Because most people don't even do that at 50.
Yeah, most people never do it. I think the biggest thing that like threaded the needle was that I didn't love myself.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like gassing myself up in front of people. Like I wasn't like, I didn't love myself, bro. So it's like, when you hate yourself and you don't love yourself, You know, there was only one way to go. It was either I'm gonna be a deadbeat or I'm just gonna like create something new. I told you, I'm like, dude, I feel like I should feel different. I feel like I should like be happier or whatever, you know? It was like, you know, it's just my transition, everything's done just rocket speed, so it's like.
Yeah, 5 years from living in an attic to living in a beautiful home. It's quick.
Yeah,
really quick.
Too quick.
And majority of your wealth was generated in what industry?
This ATM business is really when my wealth started to like catapult for sure. Yeah, it really started to like go. I've been making money for a while, you know, but like this money's different.
We talked about it. You started a agency, social media marketing agency, and ran it up to 6 figures a month.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, what led you to leave the complacency of most? Because most people will be satisfied with that, you know, that money. What led you to drop all that and to go all in on ATMs, which is
But I just knew it wasn't like gonna scale and it wasn't stable enough. Like it was fluctuating too much. Like it was going up, down, up, down, up, down, and like the client relation stuff was horrible.
What investment vehicle would you decide to pursue a career in if you had to start all over again?
Like build a skill set around.
Build a skill set around. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like the skill set.
I think it was the path that I chose. I think the marketing and learning how to drive revenue was the single skill set that allowed me to just take my network to the next level. Every business can scale through mergers and acquisitions. Okay. So it's either, you know, you can grow your business through acquiring another business that's the same thing. So that's like a core concept in business, right? So like you can acquire other businesses to grow your business, right? So if that's a core concept within every single business, then every single business needs it, right? So it's like a lot of people focus on like marketing tactics, right? Like how do I grow revenue, right? But they should be really focusing on how can I acquire another business to scale my footprint so I can then have 2 revenue streams that are doing the same. Sometimes businesses cap, right? And they try to force them to grow and they just can't. Well, it's because like you don't apply to the audiences that your competitor does, and your competitor doesn't apply to the audiences you do. So what do? You acquire your competitor and then you scale double because you're acquiring other audiences. It's like what really matters is yes, like you know, cool, funnel, an improved funnel, whatever, right? Like cool, you know, like great, improved website, whatever. Those are the wrong fucking focuses, dude. How do you build a network? How do you build relations that are so large that you can connect 2 different relationships you have and create $1 million opportunity? And it's like, those are the things that I'm good at. But one of the things that I bring to, you know, different things like this, right? Where it's like, hey, like we're partnering, you know, profit chasers and, you know, we're gonna create a, you know, a high 6-figure a month business. And it's like, cool, like why though? But it's because it's a merger and acquisition. The only way to grow it was to merge and leverage our resources and your resources and stimulate, right? So it's the same exact thing, same principles.
What would be a great piece of advice, not necessarily to a business owner, but to either your younger self or a younger gentleman that is wanting to pursue business? Mindset or business?
Learn marketing, learn how to drive revenue. Then go to a business owner, work for a low retainer, and if you hit the goals that you set, you get equity. You know, that's when you're merging into a business. You know, like it's leveraging acquisitions, M&A to scale, right?
Last question, it's a 2-parter. 1, what's the most you've ever spent in a month? And 2, what's the best investment you've made?
Last month I spent at least $600,000 cash. Last month. Yeah, that's a lot.
What was it?
The house payment, the fucking truck, moving our life to Nashville.
Make what about?
The payment includes both. So $800,000. Yeah, no, $800,000. I didn't even buy told about. Yeah, $800,000.
You just forgot about $200K you spent. That's fine.
Yeah. And what was the best investment I ever made? The investment into my life partner, Alan.
Yeah.
Changed my life forever, dude. Like, I would not be the man. I would not have the support. I wouldn't have the love that I do now. And so, you know, just the time investment and just the support and the love, it's like, That shit changed my whole fucking world. And then probably like
How many years ago did you do
6.5 years ago. We've been together for almost 7 years.
that? So, due to the first time you felt like you had real love and support, I mean, it didn't take much longer after that until you became.
But until I started to like hit my stride, I started to try. I started to hit, I needed that rock, I needed that fucking pillar. That was probably number one. Number two is probably the investment into the marketing company, reinvesting into it. And I wasn't taking money out of it, so it was stupid. I thought it was stupid at the time, but we were, spending so much in ads, and it was creating such a giant network for me, and that was, in the short term, it wasn't like an ROI thing. It was more of like, it wasn't like a personal, like, hey, I'm building personal wealth type of deal. It was more of like, we're stabilizing a company, but in reality, we weren't stabilizing a company, we're stabilizing the network around me. That's what happened. And so that was the second. The third is probably this house. I was really against like buying a house and doing all that, but having my family, my friends here, and just like kind of having a place to like, calm down and just feel like it's mine, and feel the success. I think it's worth its weight in gold. It's like, don't buy a personal home and rent. It's like, Grant Cardone says that a lot, like a personal home, the worst investment ever. And it's like, well, I don't need it to be a fucking revenue driving asset. It's like, I don't give a fuck. It's an emotional, return. It's a fucking love return. It's a feeling return. It's cultivating energy in my body that allows me to have clarity and have like, new ideas and new, new thought processes and new relationships.
Moving out of Nashville and buying your own house in Maine on the lake was top 3 investment for you.
100%.
Sweet, bro. Well, appreciate you doing this. And last thing, just people can find out more about you. You want to plug your business? You want to do?
We're a business called ATMinvestors.com. Look it up. We build ATM businesses with investors. We build, operate, and manage the entire ATM business for people and partner up with a JV structure. We give investors, 19 to 23% cash on cash return with like a 6 to 12 month build cycle, 5-year pro forma, pretty straightforward. You can get 60 to 80% depreciation depending on if it was last year or this year. You can exit for 2.5x, multiple.
So, you hear that right? Tax advantages, 20% return, monthly return, done for you, no added work, and you can exit for up to 2.5x multiple positive. Why are you doing it?
You can also borrow against it.
You can also borrow against it. Minimum investment is
$265,000.
$265,000. You can go get $265,000. Pick up your network. Go to ATMinvestors.com. Get it done. Alright, appreciate you, bro.